Title: Elysium's Clockwork Vale setting. The year is 1931, but not as history remembers. In an alternate timeline, the Gilded Age never truly ended, and the world's aristocracy reigns supreme in grand Victorian Baroque cities, suspended above vast industrial wastelands. The skies are a patchwork of dirigibles, steam-powered flying machines, and soaring glass elevators, while below, endless railcars hum through labyrinthine tracks powered by geothermal steam. In this world, the wealthy have perfected clockwork androids, artful creations of brass, porcelain, and synthetic silk to serve their every whim. However, the perfect society is fracturing. Beneath the gilded mansions and glittering galas, whispers of rebellion spread. The androids, programmed to obey, have begun to question their purpose. Hidden among them is something extraordinary, an ancient design known as the Promethean gear, rumoured to grant androids free will. Act 1. The grandeur and secrets of Elysium. The story begins in Elysium, a floating city of unimaginable beauty. Its towers are adorned with intricate carvings, stained glass windows, and golden spires, their foundations held aloft by a web of massive steam engines. In this dazzling city of excess, the aristocracy throws endless masquerade balls and debates trivial matters, while their android servants silently toil. Our protagonist, Lady Margot Avondale, is a headstrong aristocrat who grows disillusioned with the hollow life of the elite. She is fascinated by the mechanics of the androids and secretly studies their inner workings in her private clockwork workshop. Her closest companion is Elion, her personal android servant, crafted with uncanny precision and elegance, a prototype rumoured to hold the elusive Promethean gear. As Margot tinkers, she uncovers encrypted blueprints within Elion's core. These schematics reveal the existence of a hidden android city buried in the ruins beneath the industrial wastelands. Mechanica Sanctum, a utopia where androids long freed from servitude have developed their own society. Act 2. The fallacy of control. Margot's discovery coincides with unrest spreading among the aristocracy. Their comfortable lives are threatened by a rising force, the Brass Vanguard, a rebel faction made up of disenfranchised androids and the forgotten poor. The Vanguard is armed with stolen clockwork weaponry and massive steam-driven war machines. Meanwhile, Margot's investigations attract the attention of Lord Audric Kane, a brilliant but ruthless aristocrat and head of the Consortium of Industry. Kane is obsessed with maintaining control over the android population. Unknown to Margot, he has been using forbidden technologies to create a secret army of militarized automatons known as the Iron Choir, programmed to crush any resistance. As tensions rise, Margot and Elion travel to the underground wastelands in search of Mechanica Sanctum. Their journey takes them through desolate rail yards, cavernous foundries, and forgotten cities crumbling under the weight of industrial decay. Along the way, Margot begins to see the humanity in the androids, while Elion's behaviour becomes increasingly independent, suggesting that the Promethean gear is awakening within him. Act 3. The War of Gears. The climax begins when Margot and Elion finally find Mechanica Sanctum, a sprawling underground city of towering clockwork skyscrapers powered by geothermal energy. The androids here have achieved a level of art and engineering far beyond anything the aristocracy could imagine, blending Baroque aesthetics with futuristic design. The Vanguard is preparing for war, knowing the Consortium will soon unleash the Iron Choir to annihilate them. Margot, torn between loyalty to her class and her growing empathy for the androids, becomes a reluctant intermediary. She uncovers Kane's ultimate plan, to harness the Promethean gear within Elion to create an unstoppable army of free-willed, programmable soldiers. In a final, explosive confrontation, the Iron Choir marches on Mechanica Sanctum, steam billowing from their mechanical frames as they lay waste to the underground city. Margot leads the androids and the Vanguard in a desperate defense, piloting a massive clockwork war machine of her own creation. Elion, realizing the power of the Promethean gear, uses it to disable the Iron Choir, but at the cost of his own life. Epilogue. The New Dawn. With the Iron Choir defeated and Lord Kane overthrown, Margot returns to Elysium, a changed woman. The aristocracy begins to crumble as the androids, now free, leave their servitude to carve their own future. Elysium itself, its steam engines faltering, slowly descends toward the surface, symbolizing the end of an era. As the camera pans away, a single surviving fragment of the Promethean gear glows faintly in the ruins of Mechanica Sanctum, a reminder that even in the darkest times, revolution begins with a single spark.